Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a look based around the Uh-huh Honey Palette by Colourpop. I haven't done like a makeup video in ages, so I thought I would start one today. So I'm going to just start with my base. I'm going to use the Alex Steinhair Pollution Solution. I've been using this as my primer recently and I actually love it. Like, it's really keeping my makeup on. I'm also a bit spotty today, so I'm gonna have to conceal these bad boys. And I'm gonna use my fave foundation at the moment, which is again the Catrice HD Coverage Liquid Foundation. I did kind of move on to Fenty and to the I Want Magic Foundation by Juvia's Place, but to be honest, like, this is still my fave. So I'm just gonna quickly blend this in. Okay, that's all blended. I am now gonna get my concealer, and I'm using Catrice again, the Liquid Camouflage in number 5, Light Natural. And I'm gonna just put a streak under both my eyes, and I'm gonna really try and conceal these spots down here. I do just a little V on my forehead and down my nose, and then I just blend this in with my blending sponge, and this is the Real Techniques like Giganto sponge, and I love it. It's really bouncy, it's really good. When you wet it, it like doubles in size. I don't really like my sponges being too damp because I do feel like they suck up too much product. But I also don't really like using brushes because, for the same reason really, I feel like it just kind of moves the foundation around my face rather than actually putting it on. So I go kind of in my upper lip, my nose. They're sufficiently covered, I think. And then just blend this out to kind of lighten up the T-zone. There we go. And now I'm just going to set that with my Airspun powder. Okay. So I'm just setting that off with the Airspun. I do use quite a lot of powder because my skin gets really oily throughout the day and my makeup does start to crack, or not crack, but kind of like disintegrate. So I do find that the Airspun powder is amazing and it really sets my makeup really well. So next I'm going to do some contour and blush. I'm going to go back to my old faithful cheerleader palette that I love so much, cheek leader even. I'm going to use the lighter Hoola, so it's actually just the regular Hoola, because I'm quite pale now that it's winter. And I'm just going to chisel out the cheeks. And just kind of runs up the temples a little bit. And the sides of the nose. And just blend it all down. And I sometimes do under the jaw, depends how I'm feeling. And then I'm just going to use the Coralista, or you can see it's like nearly all gone, for my cheeks. Because I'm going to do quite a strong eye, so I don't want too much of a cheek. Yep, that's enough. And now I'm going to do a little bit of highlight. I'm going to use the Colourpop Cosmetics Smoke and Whistles. It's this shade here. And I'm just going to get my beautiful little beautifully Disney brush. Just get a little bit of this on my brush. Go for the cheekbones. I do top this up again after I've done my eye makeup, so just a little bit there, and then just under the brow in the eye socket. Tip of the nose, tip of the lips, and that's it. And now I'm going to just do my brows off camera because I'm going to use the same product I always use, which is my Kat Von D brow pomade. Okay, so now I'm going to start on my eyes with the Uh-huh Honey palette. I've just cleaned some of my brushes so that there's no like pink residue because I am usually using pink. And this is what the palette looks like. It's so gorgeous. I am going to go in with Stinger, which is this top shade here. It's kind of like a muted yellow. I love that these palettes have the mirror in them as well. I just think it's so handy. I love that they're like a nice strong plastic. Because I do find with some of the Colourpop palettes that I have, like I have the princess one and the villains one, and they're both like made from cardboard, which I'm like, you know, it's pretty, but can it just please be plastic? Yeah, because like I don't think the paper is recyclable anyway, so you know. Also, I really want the new Frozen palettes from Colourpop. Oh my god, they're so stunning. So I'm just going into like the socket here with this colour Stinger, just to kind of give us a base and a little transition with quite a big blending brush. So this is going to be quite like a neutral everyday look, because I'm just going to work now, so I want it to just be like how to use yellow in a kind of everyday way, because I do feel like yellow can be quite a like a daunting colour, you know. So now I'm going to use Totally Buggin'. Oh, hello. Totally Buggin', which is this kind of browny yellow here. I'm going to use that in the crease a bit more. Just down there. So it's going to be like kind of a honey, like caramelly, delicious eye look. Nice and soft. But I might pop on some eyeliner because that's how I roll. So this is just to define the crease with this kind of warm honey tone. You can see. It's just defined it a little bit. This one not so much. So it's still almost like a transition shade. Just going to really build it up. And then I'm going to go in with Buzzkill, which is the kind of brown. I'm going to tap the excess off. I'm just going to use this in the corner, in the outer corner, to define the crease even more. And then work it in. Like that. Yeah, and then I'm actually going to drag that under the eye a little bit, but I'll go in for more in a minute. So into the corner, outer corner, like so, for some definition. And just drag it across the lid slightly and under the eye. Just even them out. And now I'm going to just get my slightly smaller brush. This is the eye crease brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to go back in with Buzzkill, tap it off, and I'm going to go under the eye with Buzzkill. So I'm going to do like quite tight to the eye with Buzzkill, because it is quite a dark brown, even though it's not, it's still quite muted. It's just a little bit darker than I would usually go for under the eye. And then I'm going to kind of blend it out with some yellow now in a minute. So I'm going to go under. And then I'm going to get my slightly bigger crease brush and just brush off excess on my arm. And I'm going to go in with Sweet Spot here, this kind of bright yellow. I'm going to go under the eye with that as well, just in like quick sweeping motions to blend that brown out. Blend, blend, blend. It's very subtle. And then I'm going to get Sweet Spot again. I'm going to use this in my inner corners. You kind of have to build this colour up a little bit if you're not using a primer, which I'm not today because I forgot. I always forget to use primer on my eyes. And I'm just, yeah, just kind of working it into the inner corners. It's a very subtle kind of yellowy look. And then I'm also going to get this colour and I'm going to work it kind of into the brow bone to give it a bit more glow as well. So kind of blending it into the darker shadows that are already there. And then with the same brush, I'm going to go in with Sunburst, kind of shimmery yellow, and I'm going to use that to highlight my eyebrow. There we go. And there. And then I'm also going to go with my finger. I'm going to use Sunburst again, and I'm going to just dab that to the centre of the lid. It's actually really nice. It's like almost holographic. There we go. And the other eye. There we are. So that's my kind of yellow everyday look. I am just going to grab my powder brush, sweep away any of the excess. I keep saying excess, but it's excess. Sweep away the excess. And I'm going to grab a little bit more of my highlighter. So back to Smoke and Whistles. And I just re-highlight my cheekbones. And it also gets rid of any kind of yellow tones there. And then I'm not sure, I don't think I'm going to go for an eyeliner look today. I think I'm just going to go for some mascara. So I am using the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And I actually love this mascara so much. So I'm just going to whack it on to my lashes. Like, my favourite mascara of all time is probably Roller Lash from Benefit. But I think this might be a new contender for my favourite mascara because I really, really like it. And I really like it on its own. Whereas I feel like before I met this beautiful mascara, I always needed to wear eyeliner. Whereas I feel like this actually just makes my eyelashes so amazing. And it also like doesn't like get stuck on my eyelid. And I just really, really like it. So there we have it. That is my honey eye look. My Uh-huh Honey look. And now I'm just going to grab a lip to do. So I just grabbed my Sephora Cream Satin Lip Stain in number 13, my favourite ever Sephora lipstick. So this is probably like my second favourite lipstick of all time after the MAC Red, what's it called? What is it called? Dance All Night or something? Dance With Me? The red one that I wear like all the time. It's the MAC Super Stay. I'm not talking properly. It is the MAC liquid lipstick, and I'm pretty sure it's called something to do with glam. I'll check that out and I'll put it in the comments or in the description even. So basically I love a liquid lipstick because you don't even have to line your lips, you can just line it with the lipstick and it stays on forever. And I like with this one as well because it's kind of a nude colour. Like if it does wear off, which it doesn't really, but if I'm like eating a big dinner or, you know, something like that, and it does wear off, it wears off like in a way that you don't really have to top it up. Like it's excellent. And then just to finish it all off, I'm going to use my All Nighter setting spray from Urban Decay. And I am done and ready to go. And I'm going to go and blow dry my hair, put on my jewellery and go to work. So thanks for watching, and please do like this video if you like this kind of video, and please subscribe to my channel. Also, over on my Instagram page, I am trying to get to 2,000 followers before my trip to Disneyland Paris in 2 weeks time. So please tell your friends, go like my Instagram, and then I'm going to do a Disneyland Paris giveaway if I can make it to 2,000 followers. So have a great day, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and peace out.